Yo, yes, people, welcome back to Sunday night stream. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well. Smash these likes up on the way and make sure you guys are subbed up to the channel as well if you're new. Hopefully, you guys are all doing well, man. I took a couple days off in it. I say couple. I only took 1 day off. And people are messaging me like, where the fuck are you? I'm like, bro, one time, 1 day. Because I did do a stream the other day on More LB, did a watch along, yeah? And then I was meant to do a stream after, but basically, I was just knackered in it because I went out on Friday night. Yeah, I went out on Friday night. I was just knackered in it. So after the watch along, I was just like, bro, I can't do anything, man. I actually legit can't. Built to Louise, built to Infidel, built to Rohan. I come on, big up Steve Lewis. Diego's in the building. Justin, Owen, Luan there, Ryan, Jules, Alphabet. Built Dax for the raid as well. Built to Mosseri. Godry's in the building. I come on, man. 2:10 a.m. in India. What the hell? Mad geezer, bro. Chat, apparently Doku's been cooking on prime gasoline, mate. Yeah, have you guys seen the statistics? Yeah, what is going on with Doku, man? Doku's been telling everybody, he's saying, chat. The guy's been saying, he's saying, don't sleep on me this season, bruh. Yeah, 2 goals and an assist for Jeremy Doku in tonight's game. Now, they were playing Kazakhstan in it, so, like, we can kind of chill a little bit in it. However, listen, take whatever positives we can fucking get, boys. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. I'm taking whatever positives I can get. Doku was then apparently limping when he went off, says top of the league. That's great news. That's fucking great news. Brilliant. Yeah, he has a fucking mint game. Probably the best game he's had in a year. And then he gets injured. Mint. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But yeah, apparently he was cooking on gas. Apparently Kevin De Bruyne was also cooking on gas as well. But it's a big week, man. Oh, it's a big week, Bro, I was just sat there then before I went live, chat. I was sat there before I went live and I was like, bro, this weekend is going to be chaos, It legit is actually going to be chaos. We have to win. We have to win this game at the weekend, man. We can't afford to drop. Bro, we can't even afford to get a point, man. Like, I'm being serious. I'm being fucking serious, mate. Yeah, we can't even afford a draw, man. We have to win the game. Bro, we're 13th, man. Yeah, if we draw the game, we go 4 points. Liverpool win. They go 12. 12 points on 4. What's that? 8 points already. I'm not sure about that, man. That's heavy. You know what I mean? Then we've got Arsenal as well on top of that. I think we have to win. I think it's that important, like the game. We have to win the game. Otherwise, like, bro, the Premier League ain't looking great, bro. You know what I mean? I'll be real with you, chat, man. Point is good for this Wash team, I can't lie. I mean, it might be good for the team, the way we're playing. Yeah, but if you've got any ambition of winning the league, you got to win the game this weekend. You got to. LB, if we lose to United, we are fucking ass, says M1. But for real, bro, it's bad, isn't it? Yo, big up to you as well, bro. Yo, big up Becky as well. It's a top 4 race. It's a top 4 race if we fucking lose this weekend, man. Like, you know what's crazy as well? People are going to go. I know what people are going to be like. People are going to, oh, relax. It's only match day 4 of the Premier League. How many games did Liverpool lose last year? 4 in the entire season. If we lose this weekend, we've already fucking lost 3 games. And you expect me to believe that we're going to come back from that? How many games did we lose? How many games did we lose 2 years ago when we won the league? 3. Yeah, in the entire season. Bro, you know what I mean? It's not looking good, man. Like, people got to wake up, man. I'm seeing people say, oh, relax. It's only the 3rd game of the season. I'm like, what? What fucking planet are you living on, man? Do you know what it takes to win a Premier League? You should know what it takes because we've won quite a lot in the last decade. Yeah? It's fucking hard. We've got to win the game. And I tell you what, as well, that fucking Arsenal game, mate, I'm telling you now, bro, we got to turn up for that as well. I have no confidence for that game at the moment, but I can be one back. You know what I mean? If we play well against United, get the W. If we play well against Napoli and get the dub, then maybe we can go into that game, have some confidence. However, I'm pretty sure that happened last year and then we got beat 5-1. I'm pretty sure we won and then we got cooked. Who did we play last year before we played Arsenal, chat? I swear down we played someone. Did we win? I think we won. We played someone before the Arsenal game. We won. We all started getting gassed and then we got cooked 5-1. So maybe that's not a good strategy. Maybe we shouldn't go into the game bare confident because we got ripped. Was it Newcastle? Yeah. Was it Newcastle? 4-0 Newcastle. Oh, chat saying Ipswich. Chat saying Ipswich. Some people saying Newcastle. Some people saying Ipswich. Ipswich 6-0 sounds legit. Yeah, the Ipswich 6-0 game sounds like that was the one. And then we went into the Arsenal game with confidence, and we just got cooked, didn't we? Do you know what I mean? We did. But listen, obviously that's a great point as well. Yeah, we need to know who's actually fit and available for these games. Obviously, at the moment, officially, there's about 12 players out injured. However, I think a lot of those players, to be honest with you, are not actually injured. I think they're probably just pulled out of the international break because they recognise that we've got 3 massive games. Because as well, don't even sleep on the Napoli game. The Napoli game's massive as well. Because obviously last year, the first game of the season in the Champions League was Inter Milan. We got the draw. We actually should have won the game, to be honest with you. Actually played all right. We actually got a draw, but in the end, it wasn't enough. So for me, I want to be getting 3 points against Napoli. So this next 2 weeks, these next 3 games are absolutely critical. Yeah, they are absolutely critical. Now, obviously, the United game and the Arsenal game is probably slightly more important than the Napoli game, just because you can draw the Napoli game and still qualify. But I just think we've got to a point where we can't just keep accepting L's and just be like, oh, it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, we've got another game. Oh, it's just 3 games. Oh, it's the first game of the Champions. Oh, and it's like, that's just not right. That's copium for me. I genuinely think that's copium. When I see people doing that and I see people going, oh, it's just match day 3. I just think that's copium, man. I'll be real with you, chat. I feel like these people just don't want to accept what they're seeing. So these next 3 games for me, I need to see this team gelling. I need to see the players fucking dying on the pitch. A bit of passion. Take a fucking yellow card, mate. Yeah, how about you take somebody out? Yeah, it's fucking snapping, man. Show a bit of passion, a bit of fight. Take a little 2-2 tactical foul when we're getting countered every fucking time. I don't know, man. I need to see something in these next couple of games, especially this United game, man. Because this United game, for me, honestly, chat, if we lose this game, man, I don't know how I'm going to be, man. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I'm going to be so deflated because I just can't even think about it, man. I can't even think about it. Yeah, it's not possible. It's really not. There's no way we can accept anything but a win against United. Facts. It's not possible. It takes time. Fucking annoying. It is annoying. If we have lost 2 from the first 3 and people think we're miraculously going to turn this form around, not lose a game all season, you're thinking, well, this is exactly what people did fucking last year, Aaron. This is exactly what people did last year, bro. Yeah, when we went on that horrendous run and people just kept on going, oh, it's only 2 games. And then we were saying, actually, this is not just 2 games. Yeah, performances dictate long-term results, and we were crap for a while. And then it was 3 games. Then it was 4 games. Oh, it's only 4 games. And then it was 5 games. Oh, you wouldn't have fucking managed in 1980. And then it was 6 games. Oh, relax. And then we won a game. I don't know how we won the game against Forest because I was absolutely sure we were going to get cooked. And then we lost, and then we lost, and then we lost. And then we actually drew a few in there as well. But, you know what I mean? It's copium. City at the best don't do these. You know what I mean? We have 1 bad result and then bang, straight back on it. We don't have 2. And we certainly don't have 3. And we certainly don't have fucking 14. Do you know what I mean? So now, I'm putting an end to this nonsense. This Sunday, mate, against United, I want them beat. Now, I don't even want to say I'll just take the 3. I want to fucking crush them, man. Yeah? I don't just want to get the 3 points. I do. But I need to believe. I need to get that fucking spark inside me going, man. And the only way that's going to go this Sunday is if we put a proper performance in against United. Proper performance, man. Yeah. And show them you're crap, mate. Yeah, you're getting cooked. How we didn't beat them once last year is a disgrace, mate. They're a horrific team, and we didn't win a single game against them, man. Yeah. This Sunday, we got to fucking get some revenge, man. I'm being serious. I'm about 1 more loss away from getting concerned, says Kings. Fair dues, man. I'll be real with you, mate. I'm already concerned. But I'm trying to hold back a little bit, yeah, until the fucking weekend because I want to believe that. Listen, New team, new players. Maybe there is a bit of gelling needed in the squad. And this Sunday, they can put a performance in and we can start our season properly. Yeah, but, bro, if we lose on Sunday, the league's over. The league's over. I'm not getting involved in the Premier. I mean, to be honest, I already don't think we're going to win the league. But I have a glimmer of hope. Yeah, if we lose on Sunday, I mean, how can you expect me to believe we're going to win the league? Yeah, if we lose on Sunday, when Liverpool last year lost only 4 games in the entire season, and we've already lost 3 if we lose this weekend. The season before, when we won the league, we lost 3 in the entire season, and we've already lost 3 after match day 4. It's not possible. Yeah. But like I say, what are we fucking going into this game with a positive mindset? Yeah. And that's going to be probably dictated to by Pep Guardiola, who's going to tell me on Friday and tell everybody else who's fit. I swear down, man, if I'm going to do the press conference reaction stream on Friday, I don't normally do them, but I'm going to do one. And if he tells me, yeah, that we got pure injuries, nah, I might watch the PGA Tour, boys. I'm going to be real. I don't think I can do it. Oh, my God. I think we're genuinely a second half team, whether that be a second half of the game or the season, but football's changing. We got to adapt to it, says Luke. Facts. We do have to adapt. I know. I wasn't prepared to accept it, and I'm still not prepared to accept it. However, I might have to change this weekend. That's what Huzanov does, but people find an excuse to hate on him. So, nah, exactly, man. We got to get Huzanov in the team. I want him starting again on Sunday. There's absolutely no reason Huzanov should not be in that back line. Yeah, that performance that he put in at the weekend, last weekend, was very, very promising, very good. Yeah, for me, one of the best centre back performances I've seen at the club in the last year, 18 months. So get him in the team, man. Yeah, I need his pace, and I need him because he can head a ball, he can win a tackle, he can take a player out. Yeah, he's rapid, he's decent on the ball as well. Last time we beat them proper was the 4-peat season. LBG. Now, I didn't see it, but I've obviously heard about it, man. I've heard about it. I have heard about it, bro. We need a win and a draw in the next 2 games to stay in this race. I mean, to be honest, James, yeah, we need to be going and winning them both, man. If we want to win the Premier League, we need to be going and winning them both. However, we can get 4 points out of the next 2 games. It keeps us in there. It keeps us, we're not a million miles away. What that does though, because 4 points sounds pretty good, yeah. Or United and Arsenal, that sounds pretty decent, yeah. However, you're gonna fall away from Liverpool again because Liverpool are gonna win their next 2 games. So actually, you're just falling away even more. So all that does is put more pressure on us. Then you're probably gonna have to go on an 8, 9, 10 match winning streak. At some point, you have to put a winning run together to claw back the points on Liverpool or Arsenal, whoever it is who's going to be at the top of the table. So, like I say, yeah, 4 points is not the end of the world. You know what I mean? However, you then have to be back in the team to put it. I think you're probably going to have to be back in a 10-match winning streak, man. I'll be real with you, man. We got Echo says, Arsenal game going to have me moving like James from AFTV wanting a draw. Has he blown the whistle? Yes! Well done, City. It's not a win, but it's a good effort. Fucking hell. That's funny, that, bro. Honestly, be real, that's actually going to be us on in 2 weeks, man. Nah, it's not going to be me, man. I'm not going to be celebrating a fucking draw. No way. Yeah? No chance, man. No chance. 2 points minimum, 3 points max. Says Excalibur. Oh, that's pretty low, bro. I'll be real. Having lost 2 games already before even playing the big teams is a massive setback, says Letharbo. Yeah, it is. It is. It's 2 games that we lost last year as well. So, in my head, I was like, okay, you lost both of these games last year. Go and get me some points on those games that you lost. You have an opportunity to gain points on where you was last year. Because remember, we beat Wolves last year. So that was neutral. Spurs we lost. Brighton we lost. So I'm like, okay, there's a potential here for a 6-point swing. And there's a potential for you to convince me that actually this terrible record that we've got against the top 6 teams, which still hasn't been picked up by mainstream media, by the way. I'm still seeing no mainstream media report on this at all. Yeah. This horrific run of 6 wins in 21. Go and get a 7th win. Go and get a win and go, okay, maybe we can compete against the top 6, but again, we lost. Then we lost against Brighton. And the thing is with the Brighton game, it was the way we lost. It was very similar to last year. It was. You know, I mean, you're 1-0 up. You fucking, you know, you did pretty well in the first half, and then you come out in the second half and you just crap. So this United game, United are a terrible team. They're a terrible team. However, they've got players like Cunha and that who can carry the ball and run with the ball through our midfield. And our midfield is our weakest position, man, in terms of transition. Do you know what I mean? Getting counter-attacked on. So he's going to be a potential problem for us. But again, man, like, you can't be fucking worried about United if you try to go for a Premier League, given how bad they are. Big up Daniel says, yes, LB, I just watched Kevin and Jeremy Doku cut. Built to you, man. Built to you. When will fans hold Pep accountable? I mean, for me, I've already said, I think in the last 2 games, I think Pep got a hold the L. Yeah, I mean, I defended Pep a lot last year. A lot. When people was cooking him, I was like, I don't think it's Pep. I think the players are just not very good. But now I think the players are good. And I just think he's getting a bit wrong. So I need to see him cook, man. But listen, Pep's going nowhere, man. You know what I mean? So we can cook Pep all you want. You know, say it's shit or whatever. You know what I mean? If you watch what you want to say. But it don't matter. He's not going anywhere. You know, maybe he'll go at the end of the year if shit goes south. But I don't think that's a very positive. You know what I'm saying? Feel like KD beat Amara's win a joke. Do the bookies have City as favourites? Probably. I'd imagine so. When he's back, when he's Bob back, LB, do we know Savio is lost, likely to start? I mean, I don't know if Savio's less likely to start because Savio's been at City all week training because he's not been in the Brazil squad. So there's an argument to say Savio. The thing is with Savio, I don't know what to do with the guy, mate. It's annoying because I like Savio, but he's pissed me off. I'm going to give you my honest opinion here. He's pissed me off a little bit. You know what I mean? He has, like, bro, you're at Manchester City Football Club, yeah? We bought you from Girona. We put a lot of trust and faith in you. Right? Buying you. He's sort of like a Mahrez replacement. We bought you, yeah? We brought you in. Yeah, you've done it. You've had a decent year, yeah, in a crap City team, right? And most of the fan base is still backing you and saying, you know, fair play to him, give it, you know, stick with him. And then you've gone, oh, you know what? Actually, I want to go to Spurs. Like, nah, fuck off, man. So actually, I don't know what to do with him. I don't know whether if it was me, I don't know whether I'd just throw him straight in and say, go on then. You think you're mega? You think you should be starting every single game? United, Napoli, Arsenal. You're starting all 3 of them. Show me what you can do if you're that mint. If you think you should be playing every game, or do you punish him and say, mate, you think you can just dictate to us like you're going to Spurs and that? Nah, you can hold bench for a bit. I don't know what to do with him, man. I don't know what to do with him. Do you know what I mean? Part of me is like stick him in, but that's only really because I don't really. I'm not feeling the wingers at the moment at the football club. I'm not really feeling the wingers at the football club, so maybe just throw him in there and just see what he can do. Savinho would have been better against Brighton than Bob. Yeah, Bob wasn't great, man. I can't lie. We should stick him in. Savio left wings as Stewart. Yeah, well, that's his best position, isn't it? In my opinion. That's his best position. Yeah, I seen that, bro. I seen it. We both have debutant keepers. It's weird. GG starting for City, says Ryan. Yeah. Donnarumma will 100%. Yeah, Donnarumma will 100% start. 100%. You never know if we throw Savio in the deep end, he might start cooking. Yeah, throw him in, man. Throw him in and say, go on, you think you're mega? Go and cook. We're struggling here, mate. Just say to him, listen, we're struggling here. Yeah, we lost our last 2 matches. And if we lose this game, the Premier League's pretty much cooked. Yeah, right. Just be real based off historical league losses for the title winners. It's pretty much done. You know what I'm saying? So go fucking help us if you think that good. Big up okayness, big up to you, bro. Is Donnarumma? Yeah, Donnarumma's starting. We're buying players who look good for shit clubs instead of mint players for mint clubs as top of the league. Yeah, well, we've discussed that a lot, haven't we? And I think the club has recognised that, to be fair. Hence, if you look at the transfer window this summer, you can clearly see a strategy change from the last 2 years. I'd bench Savinho for the first half of the season. I can't lie, that Spurs news proper rattled me, says James. It rattled a lot of people, man. But at the same time, we don't want to be punishing ourselves, do we? Like, if we think that Savio can help us, you know what I mean, and be better than a Bob or be better than a Doku, then we don't want to be punishing ourselves. So it is a tricky one. It is a tricky one, man. I don't really know what to do. Savio needs to cook after this. Of course he does. Absolutely, bro. 100%. I'll put Savio right wing, Marmoush or Doku left wing against United against Arsenal. Probably Savio or Marmoush. Yeah, I don't really know what I'd do, man, to be honest with you, because obviously he's Foden back as well, chat. That's another question. He's Foden back. I seen the guys on Instagram living it up in fucking Amsterdam and that. I thought he was injured. People will say, oh, you can still go on holiday when you're injured. Yeah, you can. Fairs. But is he injured? Or is he not injured now? Is he fit? Is he not? Obviously, he wasn't in the England team. He wasn't in the England team. So is he all right? Is he back? Obviously, we'll find out this week, man. But I need him to start cooking, man. Like, come on, man. Where you at? Where you at? International break his ass. Yeah. My season's fucking on the ropes, bro. I can't lie. LB, from a Spurs perspective, we keep hearing we're getting Savio in January. Do you think it's possible? It's only possible if City get a replacement. City are not going to sell this guy yet unless they can get a replacement. Listen, City will sell anybody. That's our official policy. We will sell any player at the club so long as you bring us the fee. Yeah, and the club where the player wants to leave. So we would sell Savio, but we're only going to sell him if we can get a replacement, man. We can only sell him if we get a replacement. That's the facts. State of our wingers. Yeah, exactly, man. Crazy. Pepe's like that. He might experiment or what. Yeah, exactly, man. To be fair, we did throw Savio on the deep end last season. He got cooked instead of Doku, instead of doing the cooking. I don't know, man. I think Savio done all right last year, James. I think Savio done all right last year. Bar the finishing, yeah, which was bad. I grant you that. It was bad, the finishing. I think Savio done okay. You know, you got to remember, he was in a terrible Manchester City team. In my opinion, it was a terrible Manchester City team, yeah? Really, really bad. And he done all right. What did he get? 11 assists, 1 goal in his first season. You know, if he can add the goals, I think he's going to be okay. But that's a big if. That's a big, big if. It's not guaranteed, man. It's not guaranteed at all. Doku looks like his end product is... oh, bro, I need to see this consistent basis, though. Same with Savio. Yeah, it's all right him doing it against Kazakhstan and that. Like, big up to him and that. Apparently, he did cook tonight, 2 goals and an assist. But against Kazakhstan, man, I need to see this guy cooking in the Premier League, regular basis, game after game, consistency and that. Am I right in saying that other than Haaland, all our players have been wrapped up international duty? Yeah, I think so. There's a few games on tomorrow, but I'm not about tomorrow, so I can't do any watch-alongs. And then there's a few more on Tuesday. Portugal, so your Bernardos, your Diaz's, who else is playing? Don't know who else is playing. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, and then obviously Wednesday everyone's back. So yeah, that's it. It's just Tuesday. Tomorrow there's a few games, and then Tuesday Diaz, and but I wouldn't start Diaz anyway against United. And Bernardo, who I wouldn't start Bernardo against. Well, actually, would I start Bernardo? I might start Bernardo against United actually. I need someone who fucking gets it, you know what I mean? Big up to Martin, says 2 of the 4 L's came after we won the Premier League as well, says Martin. Wow, that's even worse, because that means we were on the beaches, innit? Fair play. Oh, you're talking about Liverpool? Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. So, like, last year, Liverpool lost 4 games, and you're right, the 2 of those 4, they lost after they won the Prem. Yeah, so call it 2. And then the year before that, City won the Prem. We lost 3 games. The year before that, we won the Prem and lost 5. The year before that, 3. The year before that, 6. So let's say the year before that, Liverpool won it on 3. The year before that, City won it on 4. So you can't really afford to lose more than 5 games. Yeah, based off of the last 6-7 years of Premier League title winners. That's just like historically, over the last 6 or 7 years, no team's won the league losing more than 6. We've only lost 2. Yeah, we've only played fucking 3 games. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you can't. This is why when people say, "Oh, it's only 3 games, relax," it's like I'm relaxed because I don't think we're going to win the league if this fucking carries on one more loss. Yeah, you'll come later on when you realise after about fucking 10 games we've lost 4 or 5 that oh yeah we're fucked. Just like happened last year. When everyone last year was going, it's only 2 games, it's only 3 games. And before you know it, we was at 1 win in 14, man. I'll be realistic, we ain't winning the league. Bro, I don't think we're going to win the league either. Yeah. However, we can still win the league. We've only lost 2 games. It is only 3 matches. But we're on a knife edge, man. Yeah, if you want to win the league, you got to sort it out. people saying, "Oh, don't worry, it's early days." No, it's not. No, 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 it's not early days, man. What are you talking about? Where do I think we finish? I don't even know, mate, to be honest. I just don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. I just don't know what to expect with this Manchester City team. Bro, Club World Cup, yeah? Juventus played really well. Played really, really well. And I'm thinking, fucking come on. Yeah? Al Hilal, boom, cooked. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought that was left in there last season. Okay. We're out of the tournament. Boom. Back into the season. Wolves. We played really well. I'm thinking, okay, it's only Wolves, but wait, we just played fucking really well there. Yeah, maybe Spurs, horrific. Yeah, just complete dog shit. Brighton, first half, not amazing, but controlled the game. Brighton hardly had any shots, the lowest shots they've ever had at that stadium in the first half in a decade. Yeah, we created a few chances. Haaland had two. A couple of other players had a few chances. Didn't put them away. Second half, horrific. And I'm just like, it's a bipolar team. That's facts, Leo. It's a bipolar team at the moment. Like, I don't know what to expect, man. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know what to expect. So to answer the question, yeah, this is fact. I always say this as well, Dave. This is so true. You can't win the league before Christmas, but you can lose it. Exactly. And give it 2 more games and we could be out of it. If we lose the next 2 games, we're out of the league. We're done. Finished. After 5 matches. Is that acceptable? It's not fucking acceptable, that. Sorry, that's not acceptable. You can't spend fucking all this money, bring all these players in, and then lose 4 out of your first 5 games. You can't do that. So this is why this next 2 weeks is massive. Absolutely massive. Yeah, we all know that. Yeah, I'm fucking giving any, crazy information out here. But the players need to, there's no more excuses for the players, man. Like, they've got to deliver. If they don't deliver, you've got to ask questions about what the fuck's going on, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't see City finishing above Arsenal or Liverpool. Well, at the moment, nor do I, Andres. At the moment, nor do I. Yeah. Let's see what happens in these next couple of games, bro. Big up Faisal. Yeah, I believe so, man. Big up. If we start missing Champions League, it'll hurt the power of the club, says Real Truth. Yeah, exactly. Because then the money goes, innit? The money dries up. Well, we've still got money, but yeah, you need the money, don't you? You need the money. And here's the thing. Next summer, we need to go big on transfers. Yeah, no fucking about next year. Yeah, we need Donnarumma style players. Yeah, like fucking elite levels, Elise's, yeah, Livramento's, yeah, midfielder who's a baller. Like, we need ballers, like top class Champions League players that have delivered at big clubs. Yeah, no more projects. Hashtag no to projects, man, next summer. Now, if you're not in the Champions League, you might get away with it. It's only 1 year. Players, you put the dough on the table, the player might still join. But it's going to make it a lot more difficult and a lot more expensive. After 4 games and out is unacceptable, says Walter. He can't be having that, man. That's poor. Big up Ray, says City have no chance. It's all about rebuilding. We'll lose at Arsenal, United. Liverpool will be lucky to finish in top 4, says Ray. It's difficult to be positive, man, isn't it? I'll be real with you. This is a very good point as well, yeah. Donnarumma, man. I'm sorry that you're walking into this situation. However, I need you to fucking command this back line. I need you to command this back line, because this back line, mate, yeah, it's not at it. Yeah, it's not at it. I need you to be, I'm not just getting you now to be a goalkeeper to keep the ball out the back of the net, yeah, which I wish I was. But given the drastic situation, I need you to be commanding that back line. Fucking shout at them. I give you permission to tell every single one of those defenders where to be, what they're doing. Shout at them when they do something wrong. You have the permission, because the players are not performing to the level where they deserve anything else. Yeah, he's got to have that, man. 100%. 100%, man. I watched the whole Belgium game. Doku was ass apart from those 2 goals. Missed so many one-on-one versus and possession. Doku was mediocre. Fairs. I've not watched the game, bro, so I don't know, innit? I thought that was the plan for the last summer, saying the same for you. Well, it was. But obviously, they didn't fucking do it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I like the transfer window that we've just done. However, yeah, I don't think it was enough. Who saw that fucking Dumfries quote as well? Bro, this is just... Who's seen that Dumfries quote, man? Did you guys see the Dumfries quote? Oh, I tell you what, man. I don't know why we didn't go for this guy. Who's seen the quote, man? The guy wants to play in the Prem. Why did we not get him, man? He was there, 15 mil. I play in the Serie A. I'm comfortable at Inter, but I think I could do well in the Premier League. I'd definitely be interested. The Premier League is known for its intensity. Why did we not go and get him? 15 million it was. 15 million for a guy who's been in 2 Champions League finals in the last 3 years. And we was like, nah. We'll just stick with Rico and Nunes, man. Do you know what I'm saying? He was just right there, bro. Oh. What's the saying? You can take a horse to water, chat, but you fucking can't make it drink it. And that's what happened there, yeah? Manchester City was the horse. We got took to the water, which was Denzel Dumfries. We saw the price of the water, 15 million quid, which was hella cheap. And we went, nah. Nah, we ain't drinking that water. See ya. I would have just done it, man. I would have just done it. And I don't get why there was people that were so against short-term right-back solution. I just don't really understand it, man. He was right there. Cheap. Dumfries would have cooked, but nah, it's not good enough according to some, says Jerome. Bro, it's not even about Fairs. I actually agree with you, Jerome, yeah? It's not even about if he would have cooked. Would he have been better than Nunes or Rico Lewis? Yes, is the answer to that question. Should have signed him. Simple. That's the aim of the game in a transfer window. Sign better players than you currently have. It's not all about, and this is why I get stressed out, yeah, because you know what it's like, chat, yeah? People are always going, oh, you just want the fucking £100 million players all the time. It's not FIFA, it's not this, it's not that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, actually, that's a lot of fucking bollocks, mate. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking bollocks. There is a time and a place when this football club needs to be a big club and buy the £100 million player, which is what they should have done when they should have brought Bruno Guimaraes 3 years ago instead of fucking it on Phillips and then Nunes and then potentially now Nico G, but we still got our fingers crossed that can work out, yeah? Well done, you spent 150 million. That's 50 million pound more than what it would have cost to sign Bruno G. But there are times as well when it is perfectly fine and perfectly reasonable to go and sign a 10 million pound player or a 15 million pound player. It's not all about buying 100 million pound players. I get that is not really a realistic thing. And that's why I get stressed out, because people always say to me, oh, you just want the best players all the time and 100 million pound players. It's not FIFA, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bro, I was telling you to play Echeverry from fucking February last year when we couldn't break down no low blocks. And I kept on getting told that, oh, he's too young. He's not fucking this. He's not that. He's not blah, 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 blah. Well, how come Mastantuono's now starting for Real Madrid? What's going on there? Mastantuono. He's starting for Real Madrid. We can't even give him a game. How can you just go get Denzel Dumfries for 15 million? Yeah, that's not very expensive, is it? No, we can't do that either. Do you know what I mean? It's a madness. I don't care if he's played right back for a while. The question is, would he be better than Nunes or Rico Lewis at right back? And the answer to that is yes, 100%. Yeah, 100% he would have been. 100%. Wild Spade says, if you want an opinion from a rival fan, you're playing a high line, but you're not pressing well and you don't have Walker. Well, this is why we need to play Huzanov, bro. This is why we need to play Abdelkader Huzanov, because he's rapid. Absolutely rapid. Yeah? Like, he cooked, man, against Brighton. He was mint. He goes off, our back line turns to shit. Like, we've got to get him. We've got to get him on, man. Got to start him. Got to start him. Yeah, exactly, man. I agree, man. Big up to the King. Says, you defend Pep after 1 in 13 is like Hussam. Tom equal Trent. I don't understand the Hussam Tom Trent thing. But I don't just say sack a manager because he goes through one bad run, which is why. And I also didn't think the team was very good last year, which is why I didn't defend Pep. And that's why all my anger and my frustration was on the players, because I thought the players were just not good enough. However, the last 2 games that we've lost, I have blamed Pep Guardiola. I have. I think it's his fault in the last 2 games. I think he was not proactive enough in the Brighton game. We were getting cooked from half time. He didn't do anything until the penalty. And then In the Tottenham game, I thought the midfield was far too open. So I don't defend Pep like my life depends on it. Liverpool lost one game in 18-19, two in 2021 without winning the Premier League, says Martin. Yeah, that is grim, bro. I can see why you don't like City in it, because that is wild, bro. I'll be real. Losing one game, that's crazy. I won't play Guardiola right back. I'll play him left back and drop Aït-Nouri. I've already said this. I think Aït-Nouri needs to come out of the team just for the next 4, 5, 6, 7 games. Purely on the basis that I just think we need solid defenders. Just for the next 4 or 5 games, just to get us through this tricky patch. Yeah, get some wins under the belt. Get us through this. Get the confidence up and then put him back in. Yeah, I won't be playing Guardiola at right back. No chance. Yeah, no chance I'll be doing that. Stick him at left back, drop Aït-Nouri, man. Yeah, we don't need to play Aït-Nouri every single game. Yeah, smash these likes up as well, people. Smash the likes up, man. Yo, Big Up Ellis says, I feel City was probably banking on getting Livermore by the time they realised Newcastle wasn't budging on the price and pulled out. That's not what happened, man. I think City got told early doors. And to be fair as well, Ellis, like, I'm sorry, man, but you could have bought both. Really, you could have bought them both, man. Yeah, you could have had Aït-Nouri, Livermore, and Dumfries. Because remember, Livermore can play left back and right back. That would still only leave us with 3 fullbacks. Yeah, Chelsea have about 5. Who they got? Cucurella. They got Malo Gusto. They got Reece James. Can't that Hato guy play left back as well? You could have bought all 3. Honestly, man. Crazy. Oh, yeah, I've seen it. I've already seen the KDB goal. Yeah, I went on Twitter before. That KDB goal was nice. That was. Yeah, Karl Doom, man. I'll be real with you, bro. I'm struggling to listen to the guy properly at the moment. I think the guy's, I don't know. He's just lost me a little bit in the last 18 months. He's lost me. I'm not fucking crying about it. You know, he's done more than enough good things for me to, give him a little bit of leeway. But the last 18 months, man, some of the stuff that he's said, man, he's not followed through. Before the Club World Cup, this club was serious on getting the players needed, so I don't know what's wrong with their decisions. Well, I think, like I say, I think the players that we've signed are good players. You know what I mean? They're good players. Aït-Nouri Prem proven. Yeah, I don't think he's what we need right now at this moment in time. I think that's why I drop him and play Guardiola. Cherky baller, Donnarumma, best goalkeeper in the world last year, and Reinders, midfielder, Serie A player. I like the players that we've signed. I think they're good players. I think we're going back to what won us so many titles. The problem is, yeah, the last 2 windows prior to this summer have been so bad by Guardiola that the damage has already been done. So we needed more. We needed more than what we got. We needed another 2 probably. We need a right back, and we probably needed a winger, truth be told. Yeah. Now, hopefully, Savinio, Bob, Marmoush, and Doku can just fucking get us through the season. But that's probably what we need to get us to get City back to that top, and maybe even a centre back, if I'm being completely honest with you. Yeah. So add another one to the list. That's what we need to do to get to the top. Pep needs to lock in now. I think Pep just needs to realise this team ain't as good as it was a couple of years ago, and therefore we need to adapt the approach. Yeah. And that's not even sending shade on the team or the players. It's a fact. You know, that Spurs game, you would have set that team up 3 years ago, it would have been fine, because you would have had Rodri, yeah. Cherky would have been your Kevin De Bruyne, and Reinders would have been your Gundogan. Fine. But we had Nico Gonzalez, who ain't Rodri. You had Cherky, who ain't KDB, and you had Reinders, second game of the Premier League. So again, I think that's what I'm saying. I think for me, we just need to, be a bit more solid at the back, which is why I drop Aït-Nouri. Yeah, it's nothing to do with Aït-Nouri. We need to be more solid at the back. That's why I drop him. Send the midfield that played against Wolves. Yeah. But it would be that style of midfield, like, pretty solid. So what I do against United is I'd go Rodri. I'd like to go Rodri and Nico G for the power, but I think in this game, I think you might need Bernardo. I don't know. I'm a bit torn on that. And then Reinders. Yeah, and Reinders. If Foden's back, stick Foden out on the right. Pick whoever on the left. Yeah, neither of them are moving me really at the moment. Yeah, you fucking stick whoever out there. And then Haaland up top and just try and shithouse it. Yeah, well, I don't really want to be shitting out. I want to be putting in a good performance and, smacking them up 3 or 4, but I need the fucking points, man. I need the win. Yeah, but I hear you. But Nunez has shown a lot of shit shows to prove he can't be relied on. Just dodge a bullet. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, isn't it? Nunez is a good right back. You know what I mean? He is. He's good at getting forward. He actually defends like the one-on-ones quite well. He just got the bozo gene. That's it. Some players have it, some players don't, and he got it. And as a result, that is going to cost you a lot of points. That's just a fact. The club decided that was okay. Okay, cool. You took the risk. I've said for months, Arteta and Pep ain't making March. They're more likely now it's Christmas. Nah, bro. I don't know if you're talking about title race. You might be right on that, but they're both. Well, Pep ain't going to go anywhere until the end of the season. Who else should play though? Well, you could play Nico G. You could play Nico G and Rodri. Nico G, Rodri in a 2-man pivot and just say, right, if anything gets through you two against Manchester United at home, then just end the season because we're cooked. Yeah, if that midfield of Nico Gonzalez, a £50 million signing, and Rodri can't lock off Man United at home in a derby, then we've got serious problems. And then you can give Reinders then a little bit more of a free role. I'd still want him to be doing a lot of defensive work, though. The question is, it's a derby game. Is a captain of the club? Should he be playing? Don't know. Probably have a little bit more debate about that as the week goes on. How am I feeling about the derby? I think we should be beating you. I don't think United are very good, bro. Like, obviously, that you probably know that yourself. I'm not even saying that's a thing. I legit think you're a bad team. However, the last 2 games, we've not been particularly great either. We need that double pivot of Nico G and Rodri's. United are just going to try and counter-attack us. Yeah, I sort of hear it, man. I do hear it. How was Rodri when he come on today, chat? Was he looking fit? Was he looking fresh? What are you guys saying? Anyone watch Spain? What was Rodri saying, chat? Let me know in the chat. Big up Lee. Oh, mate, now's not the time, man. Yeah, now's not the time when we're having these conversations, Lee. Yeah? Put a release clause in the contract, please. We'll pay it up front, man. Big up Lee. Big up, man. He was rusty. He was all right. Okay, first. Mid, rusty. Yeah, well, what's he had now? How many minutes did he get today? About 25? Yeah, 25 minutes he got. 27 minutes. He got 20. Oh, no, sorry. He got 17 minutes. He got 17 minutes. And then I think he got about 20 in the last game. So, I don't know. Hopefully, he'll be a little bit more. Because I actually thought first half, Rodri was pretty good against Brighton. Probably one of our better players. But then second half, you could defo tell that he just didn't have that. You know when, like, you're on treadmill or you're going for a run and you get to the 10-minute mark, yeah? And then you've got to fucking dig in. You got to dig in. You're like, fucking, I've got to dig in here. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he was struggling to tap the reserves. Yeah, he was struggling to tap the reserves, man. He was searching for it, but he didn't quite have it because he's not match fit. Now, hopefully, he's just had another 2 games playing 20-odd minutes here and there. Hopefully, that's, topped him up a little bit. But like I say, if you're playing with a Bernardo or Nico G next to him, then he shouldn't have to put in as much effort in terms of off-the-ball work in the first half, which should lower his sort of intensity levels, but spread it out across the 90 minutes so it's a little bit more consistent. Yeah, I wouldn't start him against Napoli. No fucking way. Yeah, start Nico G. Yeah, drop him for Napoli. Don't play him there and then send him at the Emirates and fucking hope and pray that he can put in 90 minutes, man. Yeah, you got to start trusting Nico G on his own. If you don't, then, that's another failed signing. You've got to be able to trust this guy on his own. If you can't, then especially when Rodri's not even fully fit, like what we're doing here, you've got to throw him in there, see if he can sink or swim. Yeah. Not a lot of people are speaking about Nico Gonzalez, but it's a big year for this guy, man. If this guy can't fill in and do a job for Rodri, he needs to be sold in the summer. I know you guys don't want to hear it, but that's the truth. Like, that's what he's here for, in my opinion. He's here to play alongside Rodri, play in the 8 when required, and deputise for Rodri when Rodri's not available. So it's a big fucking year, this, for Nico G. I hope it works. I like the guy. I think he's a good player. Is he good enough? That's my question. I don't know if he's quite good enough. We'll find out this year. Big year for him, man. Big up Foggy. Reinders is better at intercepting passes and flying into challenges. That's where he does his defensive work. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Nah, not for me, man. Not for me. I don't want to see Josh go at right back. Get him at left back, man. Drop out Nori. Go back to treble formation and Foden and Cherky Cam instead of KDB and Gundogan, says Andy. What an invert Johnny Stones into midfield. Well, you could potentially do that, yeah. Again, how much you trust Stones to stay fit running in midfield? It's another tricky one. I still don't know what some City fans see in Nico G. Standards are dropped if he's good enough. Well, this is what I'm saying, Chris. I like him, but I'm very much aware that is he good enough? He's good, but is he good enough? I agree, bro. I agree. If Pep stays, Nico G goes, says Jonathan. Maybe we'll see, man. It's a big year, isn't it? It's a big year. It's a big year. What about Reinders? He was only good at Wolves. Yeah, no, that's facts. It's a big game for Reinders as well. He's not played well in the last 2 matches. Yeah, he's not. That's a fact. Yeah. Again, most of the players didn't play well against these last 2 teams. So, yeah, it sounds bad, but most of the players didn't play particularly well against the last 2 sides either. But, yeah, he needs to get on it. He just needs to speed it up, man. Remember the first 20 minutes against Wolves? The guy was stinky, mate. And then, boom, switched it on, started playing a bit quicker. Guy was cooking for the rest of the game. I feel like against Spurs and Brighton, he was back in that slow mode Serie A. Like, bro, he needs to hurry up and speed it up, just like he did after 20 minutes against Wolves. Because remember, that first 20 minutes against Wolves, he wasn't good, bro. He was slow. He was getting tackled and everything. And then something just clicked in his head and was like, right, I need to start speeding everything up here. Yeah, it's too quick. The Premier League's quicker than Serie A. I need to speed everything up. And then he was mint. Got the ball, passed it quicker, shot quicker, blah, 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 blah. And I feel in the last 2 games, he just went back to Serie A mode. If we are still poor by Jan, you think those signings will be a reflection of the manager we get next summer? Nah, not really. Not really. I don't think the signings are anything to do with the manager or the new manager. No. I remember the beginning of the 2021 season, 13th, after 3 games, everyone was having a meltdown after just being spanked at home by Leicester 5-2. Yeah, but then we went out and solved that problem by buying Ruben Diaz, if my memory serves me right. Do you know what I mean? Whereas the transfer window is shut and we've not solved our right-back problem. We still have a big debate about our centre-back problem. And we've not solved the winger problem. So I do get it. It is still early and I'm not fucking losing my shit just yet. However, like I said, after that Leicester game, we went and signed Ruben Diaz, which was our main issue at that. In that first 3 games, we was like, we need a fucking centre-back. And then they did. Boom. But it's still early days. Bastoni, what do you think, LB? Nah, we don't really need the guy if we're playing Guardiola left-sided centre-back, which is going to be his long-term position. Yeah, Cherky's a 2-month driller, bro. So he's cooked now for 2 months. So 2 months is what we're looking at. October, November. Not ideal, really. So he should be back for around, let's say the 10th. Let's say the 10th of November. He'll be back for... Bro, we play Liverpool on the 8th of November. Could he be back for the Liverpool game? We play Liverpool on the 8th of November. Could he be back for then? Well, he's going to be, according to Pep, 2 months is around that time. Please don't play Stones anywhere but centre back his body. Yeah, I don't know if I like the idea of it, sticking John Stones and pushing him into midfield as an inverted midfielder, not starting him in midfield. But I don't know if that's the answer. I don't know if just going, right, that worked 3 years ago. I don't know, man. I feel like that's not going to work. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I agree, Alaj, bro. This is what I'm saying. Stick him in. I completely agree. You're only going to find out if a player's good enough by sticking him in there and see if they sink or swim. That's the only way to find out if a player's good enough. Absolutely. So I throw him in there. I throw him in and say, go on. Got a couple of games in now. See what you're saying. And then you'll know, won't you? But you can't work it out unless you play the player. And if you don't play the player ain't going to be happy anyway. They're going to leave anyway. So you might as well play him and see what's going on. Why don't you play Hudson? I just think Pep has just been sticking with Diaz because Diaz has been his guy for the last couple of years. However, I think even Pep's got to the point where he's like, I don't even think it's a Diaz thing. I just think Pep knows that we need pace. I don't even think it's a Diaz thing. I think Pep just knows that we need pace. And in the last game against Brighton, Huzanov started. And that centre-back performance from Huzanov is probably one of the best centre-back performances we've seen at City in a year. That's just facts. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that one. No, it's at the Etihad, that game. It's at the Etihad. It's at the Etihad. Nico G and Reinders as the 8s. We will cook, says Tyrese. Yeah, like you can do that, innit? I'd sort of want Nico G to be very much more defensive on it though, like a more of a 6, and then you can go 8 a little bit. But I really want to get Rodri and Nico just in a midfield 2, dominating that midfield, protecting our back line, and going from there. And being hard to beat, being a team that doesn't concede goals. 2 goals against Brighton, 2 goals against Spurs. Yeah, we concede a lot of goals, man. How many did we concede against Al Hilal? Like 4. LB, what do you think of O'Reilly? Well, he's not played very well when he's been given the opportunities in midfield. I like the guy, you know what I mean? I think he's a good player, but when he's been given the opportunities in midfield, which haven't been that many opportunities, but when he has played there, I don't think he's really taken them. However, last year when he was playing left back, I thought he was one of our best players. You know what I mean? I think we really thrived when he come into the side at left back. So, yeah, I still don't know where his long-term future is at City. Is it going to be as a left back? Is it going to be as an inverted left back maybe? Could he try that? I mean, he's not tried that yet, I don't think, really. I mean, last year when he was playing left back, most of the time he was bombing down the wings, getting crosses and shit. But, yeah, since he's played at centre mid, he's not really had a good game yet. Play Trafford. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, I've seen Haaland. Haaland's been hit by a bus. Not fucking hell. Not been hit by a bus. He's been hit by a bus door. Fucking hell. No, but I think he's been getting on a bus and a bus door's just gone fuck him out in it. So yeah, he's got some bruising. All I want to do this year is delete them, put that on field. Stones and Huzanov fit, bro. I think Pep Guardiola said Huzanov's okay. And I think Stones is fine. I think Stones has used his brain. Do you know what I mean? Before the international break, before the teams were announced, we was having that conversation. We were saying, if John Stones plays for England, it's nothing short of a disgrace, to be honest. Yeah. And I think he's probably gone there and probably gone, I can't fucking play for England here, mate. I've just played, 1,000 minutes last year. Played less minutes than Jack Grealish last season. I've had non-stop injuries. I finally got back. I'm starting a couple of games. Pep's trusting me. The fans are trying to buy back into me being part of the team again because we've not seen him. We've seen him 1,000 minutes last year. You know how bad that is? That's about 12 games. I can't really go play for England because he did that a couple of years ago. Got injured, didn't he? He did that one Southgate. You know what I'm saying? You can. The answer is no, in my opinion. No, the answer to this is no. I'd rather just play fucking Nunes at right back and just hope and pray. I don't want to be playing Gavardio right back. I don't want to be playing Ait Nouri right back. Yeah, this also did happen. Facts. If Man City fails to win any trophy, are you Pep out? I mean, bro, it all depends on what happens, innit? But all I'd say is this team needs to be competing. There's no excuses. I don't think it's an amazing team. However, this team should be competing. If we finish 4th, I think there's a conversation to be had at the end of the season as to whether or not it is time for a change. You know, is it time to bring big Vinny Company into the side? Is it time to go get Luis Enrique? Nothing lasts forever. Yeah, but we'll have that conversation at the end of the season. Is my what I'm on it with it. Yeah, big up Johnny Lara, man. Big up to you, bro. Hopefully you're good, innit? Well, I know, but I mean, I'm sorry, yeah, but the fact is, yeah, the obviously Viana, whose job it was to sign a right back, yeah, this is his fault that we're even having this conversation because he didn't sign as a right back, which is why he should have just signed Dumfries. Honestly, man, crazy. Yo, big up Bevo, bro. Come on, man, big up to you, mate. Enrique gonna give Donnarumma PTSD if we bring him in. I know. What's going on with Nagelsmann? I don't know. I think he's getting ripped. I think he's having a bad time, innit? Nagelsmann. I think they're saying they've lost 3 games in a row. But I don't know, man. Is that Germany team really that good, chat? Is it really that good? Let me have a look at his last couple of games. So his last couple of games, yeah, he just beaten Northern Ireland. I think that might have been tonight, actually. I think they might have been tonight, that. So they beat Northern Ireland, but before that, they lost against Slovakia, they lost against France, they lost against Portugal, they drew against Italy. So they were without a win in 4 games. But like, let me have a look at the Germany team. Is it even that good? Baumann in goal, Anton, Koch, Gross, Pascal Gross, Lelwig, Ram, Walter Maid, Nabry. I think that fucking Germany team's shit, mate. I'll be real. I think it's a dead team. I think it's a serious dead team, man. Yeah, so I wouldn't really judge Nagelsmann too much. I mean, this is what people did with Hansi Flick. Don't forget this. Yeah. Don't forget this. They did this with Hansi Flick. He failed at Germany. And everyone went, shit manager, shit manager. Went to Barca, started cooking on gas. Yeah. Be very careful judging managers at international level. Very careful. One, it's a completely different ball game. Completely different ball game. You all know that. You know what I mean? If you're old enough to have watched multiple tournaments, it's a different ball game. You don't have control over what players you've got because you've got to pick from the fucking pool. And the pool ain't very strong right now. Yeah. So, yeah, I would just say be careful, man. That's exactly what people did with Flick, and then Flick went and cooked on gas, man. Exactly, bro. I remember, yeah, United fans and Arsenal fans having a debate about Flick, saying they don't want him. And they went to Barca and they started cooking. I think he won the league straight away, no? Plays unreal football. So just be careful about that, yeah? Like, it's still on my list, Nagelsmann. He's still on my list. Yeah? He's still on my list. He's still on my list, Nagelsmann. He's probably a third choice, but he's still on the list of possible Pep replacements. I've seen someone posted was it you, Bevel, actually? Someone posted the odds of the next Manchester City manager. And it's a stinky list because Mitchell's first, which is hilarious. I don't know where it is, but yeah, Mitchell was first on the list, man. I was like, we ain't getting fucking Mitchell. Yeah, no chance. I'm telling you, bro, I think it's going to be Company, man. Yeah. That clip, bro, that guy. Yeah. Bring me fucking Vincent Company. I think it'll be Company. I do. I think it'll be Company. Unless he bombs out, I think it'll be Company, man. My main target would be Enrique. It would be Enrique. Yeah. From a footballing point of view, it would be Enrique. I don't think, because I think you might be able to get Enrique out of PSG. Yeah. You know, La Liga, man, it ain't got that pull in it. I don't think you're going to be able to get Flick out of Barca. Flick would also be on the list. I just don't think you're going to be able to get Flick out of Barca. But I think you could get Luis Enrique out of PSG. Especially now that he's won the Champions League and shit. But if you can't get him, it would be, off the top of my head, it would be a Vinny, so long as he's doing all right at Bayern, or Nagelsmann. Yeah, I don't really want like a Glasner. I want someone with a little bit of authority. I've spoke about this before. I think it's important that whoever walks in that dressing room has authority. Yeah, you walk in there as a new guy, like Moyes walked into United, didn't he? Moyes was destined to fail. Because the players were like, who are you? What have you ever won in the game? What have you ever done? And now, that shouldn't happen, by the way. The players shouldn't do that. The players should just fucking listen to the manager and respect the manager. But it's life, innit? It's life, bro. Nah, no way am I taking good evening. No chance am I taking good evening, man. Nah, I think good evening, yeah. I think good evening is suited to like a smaller team that is trying to like win a cup or, you know, Europa League, or, you know, trying to outperform, rather than a manager that can sustain success or go for the majors. He's a good manager, man, but I actually think that, you know, maybe at the end of next season that Villa might need to move him on, bro. I'm actually being deadly serious, bro. I think that there's a ceiling to his abilities. Remember, yeah, I mean, this is another thing, you know what I mean? Like, bro, to be honest with you, I need this sorted, innit? This needs to be finished. Because once this is finished, if we get not guilty, yeah, or even if we get guilty, as long as we don't get fucking kicked out of the league, I think City are going to go big on transfers as a fuck you. Yeah, go and activate Musiala's release clause next year. You don't need him, LB. You don't give a fuck. Go and activate it. 140 million. Go and get me Elise. Who's the best centre back in the world, chat, that we can go and sign? Go and get me him. Who's the best right back we can go and sign? Go and get me him. Go and spend 500 million. Yeah? Go spend 1.15 billion. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's no point in getting not guilty and then just going, oh, we'll just go and spend 20 million. Nah, fucking go get some revenge, man. You know what I mean? 1 trillion. Exactly. Career mode activated. It's funny, I'm still seeing people say, like, oh, it's not FIFA. Hang on a minute. We signed 5 players in January, spent 175 million. When I was constantly told, by the way, that we was only going to sign 1 player. Right? We signed 5. And then we went and signed another 4 players, including 2 goalkeepers and Donnarumma. So please stop talking about FIFA. What we've just done in the last 2 transfer windows is exact FIFA. That is exactly what we've done. We went to the Bundesliga. I went, who's the most informed player in this league? Mamouche. Boom, we'll take him. That's what you do on FIFA. Yeah, that is exactly what you do on FIFA. What else you do on FIFA is you get your scouts to scout Brazil, and then they come back and say, got you a 19-year-old there that you've never heard of. Bang, we'll take him. FIFA. Yeah, oh, we've got this guy, this random Uzbekistan guy that no one's ever heard of, plays in France. Bang, we'll take him as well. What did we do in the summer? Who's the best goalkeeper last year in the world? Donnarumma. We'll take Donnarumma. Cheers. FIFA. Yeah. Oh, we'll try to get Verts. Couldn't get Verts. Who's this fucking up-and-coming star in France? Ryan Cherky. Bang, we'll go get him. Who's the best midfielder in Italy? Bro, what? Like, it's mad. People are telling me it's not FIFA. Everything we've done over the last 2 transfer windows is exactly what you do on FIFA career mode. To a T. It is exactly what we do on FIFA, man. I played FIFA career mode, yeah, from about the age of 12. Yeah, I played it every day. Yeah, pretty much every day from the age of 12 to about, 21 or something. Yeah. Serious hours on that fucking game. I know what FIFA career mode is, man. I never touched Ultimate Team. Career mode every time until I realized after about fucking 15 years that it was the same shit. Yeah. And that's exactly what FIFA is. You set your scouts to Brazil, 5-star scout, send him to Brazil. You come back with a report. You go, Vitor Hayes, Palmeiras, boom, we'll take him. Cheers, mate. That's exactly what it is. It is literally FIFA. Yeah? Honestly, man. These people are like, it's not FIFA. It is literally everything we've done is FIFA. It is literally FIFA, bro. And they're still saying it's not FIFA. It's exactly FIFA. But we need to do that again next summer. Yeah, and it pisses me off that I've had to say that because, like, bro, this should have been done. But it's not done. But that's just the facts. Bro, I don't even know about this game, man. I fuck these guys, innit? You know what I mean? Like, they left us behind, man. Yeah, us Kareem. We were the foundations, yeah. We were the backbone of that game, yeah. For years and years and years and years and years. Yeah, we were the people, bro. We were the people that kept that game going, mate. Yeah, and then they fucking sold us out for that Ultimate Team. Yeah, gambling, scamming nonsense. Yeah, that's what it is. It's gambling. Yeah, you got to pay to win. Yeah, and then they left us behind. Yeah, that's what they did. They went, nah, career mode don't make no money, so we'll just put everything into fucking this Ultimate Team shit. And I was like, as soon as that came out, I was like, I ain't playing career mode. I ain't buying packs. You talk about buying packs. What am I buying packs for, bro? I ain't buying packs. Yeah, get out of here, man. I'm not playing packs, man. I pay 50 quid for the game anyway. I got to buy packs on top of it. And then they released a new packs every week. Yeah, so you get better players. Nah, not for me. Yeah, stick with the career mode. But then the career mode just died, innit? Yeah, Pro Clubs was decent. Yeah, but then obviously they did that thing, didn't they? I don't know if they fixed it now, where they were like, oh, we can't do the cross-platform thing on that. Have they done that yet? Have they fixed that? Can you play Pro Clubs cross-platform now? Because for ages they were like, we can't do it. And I think they just didn't want to do it because if they did do it, I think bare people would have just started playing Pro Clubs instead of playing that Ultimate Team, and then that would have lost them money. I imagine they probably have fixed that now because they can only get away with it for so long, right? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It's annoying, isn't it? It's annoying, man. Yeah, but everything's gone downhill, man. You know what I mean? Games these days are not the same as they used to be back in the day, man. You know what I mean? It's not. I watched a film today, by the way, chat, called Warfare. Very, very good film, man. Very, very. I highly recommend it, man. Highly recommend it. It's fucking crazy. It's about the Iraq war. Yeah, these US guys in the house, and basically it's a real story as well, all based on true story. Everything that's in the film is testimony. Yeah, fucking mega. Go check it out, man. It's sick. Only 90 minutes long as well. It's not one of those slogs. You know, sometimes these films these days, some of them like 3 hours long, bro. Hard watch some of these, but that's only 90 minutes. Go check it out. Come out. I think it come out earlier in the year. Warfare. Proper good. Your built Tinsay says, I'm only looking forward to Champions League. Scrap the Premier League, says Tinsay. Yeah, you're going to be very disappointed, my mate. But we'll be here for you. We'll be here for your meltdowns. Big up, bro. Bill Bell's a Cherky 2-month injured. I know. You know what? I did think of you, bro. I actually did. When I saw the 2-month injury, I was like, Devil's cooked. I hope you didn't have any money on that, lad. You have to get yourself a good lawyer to get yourself out of the bet if you did. But yeah, big up to you as well. Big up to Johnny. Says, fantastic LP. Hope you had a good birthday, homie. Yeah, man, it was nice. Goals got by, bro. I can't believe it's September already, man. How is it honestly, this year has just gone real. And it's gone rapid. How is it September already, man? Unbelievable, Jeff. It is up. I can't believe it's September. Bro, it's mad. It is actually wild. Bro, it's crazy. I still remember like fucking Christmas Day and like New Year's Day and shit and getting cooked doing the transfer window streams in January. I still remember speaking to what's his name? Hamza on the 2nd of February when we signed Nico G. We was live. We signed Nico G live on the stream. I was like, I still remember that like it was like a month ago. And it's September. And now it's fucking dark as well, and it doesn't stop fucking raining as well. That's miserable. That adds to the misery of life. Doesn't it? City is shit. Weather's crap. Dark. Chicken breasts cost about £8 for 2 chicken breasts nowadays. Yeah. Beef mince is mad expensive as well. Yeah. We might be cooked, man. Honestly. I'm about to move to Thailand and shit. Honestly, because Thailand is meant to be like pretty cheap, isn't it? Yeah, see some of these guys living in Thailand and that, and these guys are living it up, man. Living the dream. Living the dream. But I think I get a bit bored, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know if Thailand's for me. I've never been to Thailand. But I don't know if it's for me. I'm not sure if it's for me. You know, like sometimes like you go, oh yeah, I could see myself like living there or, you know, going on an extended holiday. I don't know if I could do that in Thailand, man. I don't think it's for me. Yeah, I don't think it's for me, man. Oh, big up what? Oh, mate, it's fucking crazy. Honestly, it's actually wild. I'm gonna start going back to the butcher. I've been lazy, man. I've been lazy. I started going to the butcher, yeah, getting all my food from the butcher. Because I think you should probably try and help like local people in it. You know what I mean? Instead of the corporates. Yeah, fuck the corporates, mate. Yeah. But it's got lazy, man, and I just fucked it off and just started getting it from the shop again. But now it's gone mad expensive. I might just go back and see what they're saying. Do you know what I mean? It's a madness. Yeah, I've never been. You went to Japan. You know what? Japan's another gaff that's never really like appealed to me. I don't know why. So, but you know what? I know a lot of people that have been to Japan, and they all say it's top tier. They all say it's top tier, but I never really like. Honestly, bro, I've already told you that I'd rather go Iraq, bro. I'm being dead to say I'd rather go to Iraq, man. Yeah, or like Afghanistan or Iran than go like Tokyo. Like that's just me, innit? Like, I'm not even taking a piss. I actually would rather if you said to me, bro, you got one flight here, yeah, you go to Iraq, or this one go in Tokyo. Well, I'm going to Iraq. I think I'd have a better time. I think I vibe more there. It's just like some people just don't like going certain places, isn't it? And that, like North Pole and that, that's just not for me. That North Pole, cold, snowy, polar bears. You know, I got to eat a lot of fish. That's just again, it's just like some people really like doing that. Some people like going. That's not for me, man. Not for me, man. I'll be real. Yeah, bro, I go Morocco, Poland. I go there. Yeah, Kenya, bro. I'd go Kenya. Kenya sounds mint. Yeah, Kenya sounds well good, isn't it? You got like safaris and stuff. But yeah, some places, man, like, you know, it's just yeah, it's just don't vibe. Weird, isn't it? How, like, you know, with people have different shit, you know what I mean? Algeria, oh come on, man. I big up to you. Now, what the hell is this? QB Thailand has lady boys. I recommend it, mate, says Angel. No comment, bro. Come Ponte LB, tropical paradise. Nah, I've never been to India, man. I basically walked around the whole gaff because I watched all the travel vloggers. Yeah, I watched all the travel vloggers there. But yeah, nah, I've never actually been, man. I've never been. I've watched loads of travel vloggers in India though. Loads. Yo, big up Martin for the raid. Come on, big up to you, mate. Don't come to Kenya. What? What do you mean? That's crazy. Oh, you know what's mad? Yeah, I got some chicken from Costco the other day, chat. Come from Thailand. How mad is that? I'm actually genuinely serious. I got some chicken from Costco the other day. It was Thailand chicken. I was like, what? What? Are you be serious? So they've what? Shipped it all the way from Thailand. I didn't know until I got it home. Where's Thailand? That is mad. How many miles is that? That is direction. I'll tell you how many miles that is, chat, yeah? On a flight. That is 16 hours on a flight. So they've shipped it, yeah? All that chicken from Thailand all the way. Mad, isn't it? Bro, just go to the farm, man, and get some chicken from there. Just South Africa. Yeah, I do probably need to do South Africa. Like I said, I got family on both sides in South Africa. Both sides, mum's side, dad's side, innit? Mum's side, dad's side. I got both sides in South Africa. So I probably should fucking visit, you know what I mean? Probably go fucking see them, you know what I'm saying? And apparently, you know what I mean? They like a 2-2 little drink in South Africa, I believe, bro. So we could have a nice time. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't getting one of them fucking burger vans, though, yeah? Because I've seen them as well on fucking social media. Yeah, people getting those vans are going around a safari. Listen, I want to go on a safari. Yeah, I want to go on a safari, but I want to go in a proper car. Yeah, I don't want to go in one of those burger vans. Yeah, where the fucking lion can just come up straight away and just nah, I'm not doing that. No chance. I ain't doing it. I refuse. And I know they'll go, we've never had any problems in our 50 years of doing it. I'm like, I don't care, mate. I ain't going in one of those cars. No. If I'll go on a safari, but I want to go in a proper car with doors that have got locks on them. Come on, bro. Yeah, but Canada's another place that not really like appealed to me that much. Plus, my mate went living there and he said like it's just bare expensive. Do you know what I mean? He said it's pretty expensive to live in Canada. So but everywhere's fucking expensive now. Everywhere's so expensive, man. Yeah, these guys, man, in charge and that. Yeah. Fucked us. Aren't they? No, those are safe. I don't care if they're safe. I'm not getting in one. I refuse to. Colombia. Yeah, I actually really like South America, man. I actually do really like South America. I think South America is like legit. You know what I mean? I don't know where South America, but like whenever I watched like people in South, it looks mega. I said to my girlfriend the other day, I said, do you want to go Brazil? Like I was looking at Brazil holidays. You know what I mean, go Brazil, innit? On a holiday. But no, you know, that's pretty mad, innit? No one's really been Brazil. Not a lot of people, but I think that'd be pretty cool. Why not a fan of the butchers? I am a fan of the butchers, but you just get lazy, don't you, Andy? You know what I mean? You get lazy. You know what I mean? You go shop, you get some bread and you get your milk and that, and you go, oh, fuck it, I'll just get me chicken from here or whatever. And you just get lazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'll be good, man. That'll be good. That'll definitely be good. That'll be good, man. Cape Town. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is, man. I don't know where it is. Luke, I think he's just living his life, bro. Vienna needs to fix up on the national level. We ain't got nowhere to live no more. Just Pyrex. Big up to you, man. I smashed these likes up as well, chat. Big up to Bevel. Says, who was that after Anton, bro? Called Karl. Now he's called. That's actually his name, bro. Yeah. but it starts with a K and not a C. Not that that matters to the chat, you know what I mean? Big up, bro. Big up Sanjar as well. Says, many fans are missing the fact the offence has been shit at converting chances. Conceding 2 goals shouldn't be the end. Liverpool would just score more. Yeah, that is true. But that just falls on and that's why I sort of like, I'm hesitant to start just cooking Haaland like everyone does. Because whilst on one hand, I can sit here and 100% say to you, yes, Haaland should have bagged that chance. Yeah, when he went one-on-one with the goalkeeper. 100%. Yes, he's missed chances last season. I completely agree. But he's literally like the only guy in our team that fucking scores goals. Like nobody else scores goals. So it's like, it's him or bust. And he ain't doing it. Then it's like, well, should we be blaming him? Because he's the only one that's fucking scoring in the first place. So that's why I'm like reluctant to cook the guy. And it doesn't mean I won't criticize him. I do. And he gets his match rating on player ratings affected by it. But at the same time, I just feel that like, it's just a little, I just feel like Haaland just gets all the blame all the time because literally nobody else scores goals in the team. But it is a fair criticism and a fair point. I'm just saying that, like, I think, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I think, bro. I know, bro. I'll be real. I already need to fucking rebrand because I've still got hair, innit? Look at the video. I ain't got hair anymore, so I only need to sort that out. But yeah, we might have to go Algeria, man. Honestly. Can I just say the wingers were moving in the Club World Cup women? I don't know what Pep's done. Yeah, well, I don't know if they were they were promising, weren't they? They were promising. But yeah, it ain't been like that, innit? Yeah, I will, Anchit. Yeah, I will. I don't know what, but I will. Big up Dreamer. No idea. No idea, mate. It's a bit frustrating, isn't it? The only thing I'll be is to see what happens with our players. We have no other way than just see what the other transfer window. I know, but it's just frustrating because it's like, that just means like, is this another year wasted where we ain't going to do nothing? Yeah, facts. We could really deal with Rodri just cooking, man. If Rodri can cook on gas this year, we've got a chance of doing something, man. We have. Also, yeah, you better hope that, well, I don't know what you want to hope, but if we're even within 6 or 7 or 8 points of whoever's top of this league by 1st of January, I'm going to be on the next, by the way. I'm sorry. I'm going to be on that. I'm saying, get fucking right back. If we're within 8, listen, if we dog shit, I don't know if I'll have the energy to be like pressing the transfer movement. But if we're within 8 points, 9 points, so whoever's number 1, yeah, by January 1st, I'm on the dailies. Get a right back, get a fucking winger. If these wingers aren't delivering, get me a fucking winger. Now, if we're fucked, I don't know if I have the energy to it, because what's the point? Yeah, I mean, what's the point? If the season's over by the January 1st, which it could be, I don't know if I'll have the energy. But if we are involved, which again could happen, then we've got to be pressing this club to be signing a right back, man. Everyone's got to be pressing them, man. Yeah, we got to be on it. I don't know how we do that, but we've got to do it. If we've got a chance, we've got to do it, man. Because let's be honest as well, yeah? A lot of people last year were saying, well, we're not going to sign any players in January. It's never going to happen. If we didn't sign those players in January, we're probably not playing Champions League football this year. That's a fact. If we didn't sign Marmoush, yeah? And I remember people in the chat at the time saying, why are we signing an attacker? We don't need an attacker, which we fucking did. We probably won't be playing Champions League football. Yeah. Be Elliot Anderson or Adam Wharton as listen, I need to see a little bit more of this Elliot Anderson. However, I was very impressed with his performance the other night for England. Very impressed. And yeah, by all accounts, he's meant to be a baller. He's meant to be very, 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 very talented player. Very talented player. But I thought the way he passed the ball, the way he moved with the ball. Yeah, apparently Newcastle didn't even want to sell him. Newcastle didn't even want to sell the guy. They just had to sell him. They forced into selling him because of PSR. But yeah, I don't know. We probably have to watch him this year and see which one's suited. And I guess it depends what you want. I think that Anderson to me looks like he's more suited to the 8. Yeah. Whereas Adam Wharton seems like he's more suited to a Rodri replacement. Dumfries, Kev, what I think we should have just signed Dumfries in the summer. It was £15 million. Yeah, and we fucking spent Echeverry. We spent about fucking 15 million quid on him. Echeverry, some guy no one ever heard of him from South America. You had this guy who's been at 2 Champions League finals in 3 years. I just go and get him, mate. Go and get him. Give you a couple of years. Gives you a bit of breathing room then as well. Yeah, 29, right? So you got him for a few years. You can sort your centre-backs out. You can sort your wingers out. You can sort your midfielders out. And then maybe 2027 or 2028, then you can go back in and go and get like the next up-and-coming one. But no to projects, you know. When I say up-and-coming, I mean someone that's like 23, 24 who's, you know, been doing it for a few years. LB, did you see what Mika Richards said about, said absolute fraud, shouldn't be the fate? I don't know what he said. But yeah, it's not surprised me that he's triggered you, bro, because he does that a lot, to be honest. But no, I don't know what he said. I don't know what he said, bro. Jed Spence. A lot of people was pushing the Jed Spence movement, man. He's just signed a brand new contract, so that's going to be tough to get him out, but put the money on the table. LB, if Donna works, City going to do... That's actually not the work. Yeah, I wonder if that is part of the plan. I wonder if City might go to Newcastle next year and say, right, let's talk some business. Come and get James Trafford off us and give us Tino Livramento. Do a little bit of a little trade, you know. Maybe. But leave Livramento's top player, man. He can play left back, right back, and he's top player. Top player. No Levy anymore. Yeah, he's gone, innit? He's gone. Have we found out why he's gone? Have they given a reason as to why Levy's left Spurs? Very strange timing, isn't it? Very strange timing. They finally win a trophy. Yeah, European one at that. They finally get a decent manager. They bought some decent players. And then he walks out the door. Very strange. I don't know if they've given a reason. Not really been on Twitter that much over the last couple of days. So let me know in the chat if they give a reason. But I've not seen anything. Not seen anything. Because he's failed with 115. Yeah, man. Joe Hart backing Donnarumma is all I need to hear to get behind the signing, says Ellis. Yeah, no, 100%. He's a proper fucking guy, Joe Hart, man. Yeah, big up Joe Hart. Yeah, proper pundit. Yeah, he's actually pretty interesting to listen to as well. So shout out to him. And yeah, he's solid. Solid. Yeah. Well, okay, now it took him long enough, didn't it? They saw that sporting success wasn't his priority. Tic-tac. Fucking hell, how long did it take him? He sacked Jose Mourinho a week before the cup final. That should have been everything they needed to know. Honestly, man. Crazy. Need some Turkish hairlines for LB. Come on, bro. Big up to you, man. Would you exchange Foden with Pedri? That's a nasty question, bro. That's a nasty question. Yeah, what Foden are we talking now? Are we talking PFA Player of the Year Foden? Or are we talking this current Foden? Yeah? Come on, man. You got to ask me these horrendous questions. If you can say to me, LB, I'm guaranteeing you PFA Player of the Year Foden for the next 10 years, then I'll stick with Foden. Yeah. But if you can't, then I probably would say Pedri. Pedri's a ball. I didn't watch the game, but my timeline saying that Pedri guy was balling out, man. He's so fucking good. He's so good, man. But yeah, hopefully Foden's comes back, man. I need him back for this weekend. Yeah, otherwise, again, as well, let me say this as well. If I need a fucking journalist to ask what's going on there. Yeah, journalists, Friday, ask Pep what's happening with Foden. Say, why wasn't he available last week, bro? Is he all right? He's been in Amsterdam. Is he chilling? Is he back now? Yeah, what was his injury? Yeah, was it a knock? Was it the tackle? Get Van der Ven? Talk to us. Ask the questions, man. These journalists need to start digging a little bit deeper on some of these in situations. Yeah, I feel like some of these guys just go there and just chill in the fucking press conference. And then we're all sat here watching it going, why are they not asking this? Ask the questions, man. Yeah, but they never do. They never ask the questions that City fans actually want them to ask. Yeah, sometimes they do. Yeah, I'm cooking it, guys. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm going, remember that time? Was it last year? They didn't even ask about Doku when he was injured. They asked about everybody else. And Pep actually said in the press conference, "Are you guys not going to ask about Jeremy Doku?" And they were like, "Oh no, what's going on with him?" And then he had to give them the update. Yeah, this is why I think that they should put City fans in there, not me. You guys, put you guys in there. You ask the fucking questions and say, "Yo, what's going on with this?" Because sometimes it's just a little bit annoying. Yeah, but I think all the questions get like I don't know. I've never been in there, but I think the questions get vetted. What do you think? Do you think the questions get vetted, chat? I don't know if they're allowed to ask the questions that they actually legit want to ask, man. I think they're screened. I think they're vetted, screened, yeah, honestly. Because sometimes I'm like, why are you just not asking this question, which is such an obvious question that every City fan wants to know? Can we all agree Pedri clears Bellingham? Oh, 100%. LB Dean Huijsen is legit John Stones, I can't lie. Yes. I'm a hater. They should put me in there. I'll probably mud Pep, says Marshall. What happened to Foden and Rodri contract extensions? Don't know. I think Foden's is probably they don't know what to do because they don't want to put Foden on a 400 grand a week contract if he's going to play like he did last year. So I think with Foden, they're probably going to wait to see what Foden we get this year. Because if they get last year's Foden again, I don't know what they're going to do. What are they going to do? They're going to give 350k a week. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with that one. Rodri, I think that's just Rodri. I think City have offered in the contract. I think Rodri's just waiting and taking his time, not rushing into it. Remember, this is Rodri's last big contract. Different for Foden. Foden's still young. Rodri, this is his last big contract now. If he signs this contract, that's his career's finishing at City. That's him done at City, yeah? So he's probably just taking his time, Rodri. And this is what I said. If it was me, I know some of you guys don't like this, but if I was Rodri, I wouldn't sign a contract yet. I wouldn't sign a contract yet if I was Rodri. I'd wait it out. I'd say, I'm going to wait and see what you do in the summer. Because I want to be winning Champions Leagues. I want to be winning Prems. And the signings that you're making over the last couple of years ain't helping us do that. Yeah? So I'm going to wait until the summer. Let me see you buy. If you buy ballers, then I'll sign a contract. I'll commit my club. I'll commit it. But if you don't, then I might have to have a think about maybe going somewhere else where I can win. Yeah? And I know some of you guys ain't going to like that, but I know for a fact if you took your blue tinted glasses off, you'd agree. You'd agree. Now, hopefully, he just fucking signs a contract. That's what I hope happens. I hope he signs a contract. But will he? I don't know. He might just wait it out. Why has he not signed it already? You know what I'm saying? Rodri said he'd look at the contract when he's 100% fit and should wait, in my opinion. Clubs need to show the ambition first, says Herbal. Yeah, he's got, I think he's got 3 years left. It ends when he's, let me check what his contract is. It might be 2 years, actually, bro. Yeah, 2027, so 2 years left on the contract. So he could, in theory, leave at the end of next season because he only have a year left on his contract. What, City going to sell at, what, he'll be 30 years old. Yeah, 1 year left on his contract. Probably get him out of City for, what, 80 million? That's doable. If you wanted to go to Real Madrid or Barcelona, they'd probably pay 80 million for Rodri when he's 30. So this is what I'm saying. It's his last contract. This is his last big contract. He probably wants to make sure that if he's staying at City, City are going to reflect that in the transfer market. Rodri wants to be, like, this is the thing with elite players, Haalands and Rodris and Donnarummas. These players want to be winning. And this is where I think some of the fan base gets a little bit conflicted when they're like, I don't give a fuck about winning and shit. Fairs, you might not give a fuck about winning, but I think Rodri does. You think Rodri will happily sign a 5-year contract if he doesn't think he's going to win anything? Same with Haaland, same with Donnarumma. They want to win. So hopefully he signs, man, but I reckon he's going to wait it out a little bit. Now, to be fair, he might not wait until the summer because remember, yeah, the club's probably going to start working on next summer's transfers, like probably now. They probably know. They probably know what they need. Yeah, right. We need a right back. Who can we look at? Right, let's start tapping up the next big right back. Yeah, winger. Right, we're probably gonna, we're probably gonna know that Doku and Savio are probably both not gonna cook. Yeah, that's the most likely outcome. Hopefully, they both turn into world-class wingers this year. We don't need to buy anyone. That'd be great. Probably not going to happen. So who you tapping up? And then maybe in like February, March time, you can go to Rodri and say, right, listen, this guy's coming, this guy's coming, this guy's coming, pause, in the summer. Are you happy with that? He goes, yeah, that's going to win us the Champions League. Let me sign on the dotted line. Bang. That, you know what I mean? Donnarumma injured. What? What do you mean he's injured? Ain't no way he's injured, man. I ain't believe that. Chat, is this real? Is he going to wind up? That's got to be fake news, isn't it, Seagag, bro? That's got to be fake. That's got to be fake news. What's this? I feel Pep should have appointed Neil Warnock. Have a word with him, ref.
Hey! Hey! Have a fucking word with him then, ref! Hey!
Yeah, well, I know. Yeah, I don't know if he's being legit there. Surely that ain't. I'm gonna say Blue Cactus is on the wind up there, man. Yeah. Surely Foden doesn't miss the derby. It depends on if he's got an injury. Depends if he's injured or not. Everyone's saying Donnarumma can't play with his feet. I don't care what other people say, man. Honestly, man. Yeah, I'm not bothered. Yeah, at the end of the day, Pep reckons he's good enough on the ball. If Pep reckons he's good enough on the ball, that's fucking good enough for me. Yeah. I don't give a shit. I'm over it, me. Yeah. I'm over it. Can you keep the ball at the net? Yes or no? Yes. Mint. Get in there then. Yeah. Honestly, man. I'm just not bothered. I'm turning into a basic guy. Basics. I'm being de-pepped. I'm being de-pepped, man. Yeah, I want that ball going long, Brexit style. Get the ball away from my box. Yeah, we're still doing this stuff this season where we're passing more risky passes on the edge of our box than we're doing on the opposition. We did that all last year, by the way. We're still doing it again this year. Get that ball up the fucking pitch, yeah. Don't say it didn't work because against who was it against? We did it against. Who was it against? Was it Brighton first half? Brighton first half, yeah. We went direct a lot. Best performance of the season last year, Newcastle. We went direct loads to Haaland and had Marmoush playing off him. Get the ball away from our net, man. Get that ball away from our net. Yeah. Stop this tiki-taka nonsense at the edge of our box. Yeah. I'm being de-pepped, man. But I think Pep is gonna change a little bit. Yeah, I think Pep is gonna change a little bit. What pisses me off, yeah, chat, yeah. It's not pissing me off, yeah. It's probably a bit too strong, right? But what frustrates me sometimes is like people going, oh, well, Pep's going to have to completely change his style of play. You don't have to completely change the style of play. We need to adapt. Yeah, just like he adapted from Mahrez and Grealish. Yeah, before that we had Sterling and Sane. Nobody went, oh my, Pep is going to have to completely change the style of play. People didn't even really mention the transition. Yeah, but because we've had Edison and now we've got Donnarumma, everyone's going, oh my God, we've got to completely change the style of play. No, we fucking don't. Yeah, you have to adapt. You have to go longer a little bit. You have to start fucking around with the ball on the edge of the box to the same degree that you did with Edison. But you would have to do that with Trafford anyway. Yeah, because look what happened when Trafford tried to be Edison against Spurs, because that's what he did against Spurs. Trafford tried to be Edison against Spurs in the Wolves game, and in the game against Brighton, he just was James Trafford and he was decent. Just adapt. Change it up a little bit, man. You don't have to fully go Brexit, yeah? But you're gonna have to embrace the long ball life. And I'm not being funny. You've got that guy up top, 6'5". You fucking get it to him, mate. And then people will go, well, he's shit with his hold-up play. Well, then we'll have that conversation when we need to have that conversation. Yeah, if we're going long to Haaland and he doesn't win anything, then we'll have that conversation at that point. Yeah, we'll say, right, chat, we're going long to Haaland and he's shit. Yeah, he's not holding the ball up. Then we'll have the conversation at that time. Until then, we won't have that conversation and we'll just base it off what's actually going on. You know what I mean? What's this?
Before, it should have been Ballon d'Or. It should have been. But last season, Lamine the Dream. Start Salah. No, how come it should have been?
I don't even know what that is, bro. He's not even Cook City there, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. By the way, Haaland has legit hold-up play, man. I've seen it bare times more often than not. Yeah. The thing is with Haaland, yeah, it's basic hold-up play. Get the ball to him, chest it down, release. If you're going to ask him, yeah, to be Kane, then it ain't going to work. Oh, he said Vinny should have been Ballon d'Or? No, he didn't. Is that what he said?
Tim, Lamine the Dream. Start Salah. No, how can I believe in Vinny? What's going? But Vinny last season, the season before, it should have been Ballon d'Or. We should have been.
The season before he should have been Ballon d'Or, he's saying. Not this season. He's saying the season before. I don't think he's saying this season. He said the season before, no? No, I don't think that's what he said, no. He said the season before. Anyway, yeah, I can't be asked anyway to talk about that guy because he's a bit of a weirdo. But, yeah, just adapt the play, man. Adapt the play. Change it up a little bit. Crazy. Right, chat. Anyway, I'm going to dip, man. Big up to you guys. Listen, this is a big week, man. This is a big, big week of football. This weekend is absolutely insane. Who are Liverpool playing? Arsenal playing Forest, so they'll win that. And Liverpool play Burnley. Right, so basically we're fucked. We have to win the game. We have to win. We have to win. It's a must win. Yeah, because Arsenal are beating Forest. They're at home. They'll beat Forest. And Liverpool will beat Burnley. With all due respect to both them teams. They'll both win. So we have to win the game. It's a massive game this weekend, chat. Yeah. We have to get the W. We have to get the 3 points. If we don't get the 3 points, man, bro, I don't know where we go from there. I just don't know what we do. Losing 3 games on the bounce. Yeah. 3 out of the first 4. I don't know. I don't know what you do, man. I don't know what you do. I don't even think about it. Let's just be positive. Try. I know it's hard, but we've got to try and get this fucking win, man. Let's try and get this win, innit? Well, yeah, big up to you guys anyway. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Unless you're in Australia, enjoy the new week. Nah, I'm just not. I'm not on it, man. I'm not on it. I'm on the Guardiola left back, drop out Nora, play Nunes right back. Yeah. And that just makes me sick as well. That 3 games into the season, we've already just said, yeah, Nunes is just not good enough. And I don't think he's good enough to play right back. But, like, for me, the club's made the bed. They've got to fucking sleep in it now. Yeah, the club decided that we're going to run Nunes and Rico. If the club start dropping Nunes and Rico now to play some random guy from the left-hand side of the pitch, yeah, right back, that to me just screams like you've got to have conviction in your decisions. You decided it was Rico and Nunes. You can't then after 3 games go, you know what, we fucked up. You can't do that. I don't think you can do that. You can't do that to me. That's just ridiculous. You made this decision. You got to fucking hold that. Yeah. It's true. It's true. In fact, it's the opposite. Yeah. It's even worse than that. Teams actually like playing against us now. Real talk. It's actually gone from teams not wanting to play us and actually fearing us to teams actually want to play us. I genuinely believe that. I genuinely believe teams actually want to play us now. But the only way that changes is by putting a winning run on. We need to win 10 games in a row and then teams will go, oh shit, City are back. And then they'll start shitting themselves again. Then we'll start picking up easy wins. Teams will be beaten before they even step on the pitch. But at the moment, yeah, I think teams are buzzing. Yeah, I think teams that want to come to the Etihad, teams want to play us at their gaff. But anyway, see what happens. But yeah, this Sunday, man. Biggest game of the season already. We lose the game. League's over. Oh, it's only 4 games. We've lost 3 games in the first 4. Win. And it's like, right, can we beat Napoli? Tough game. Can we get 2 dubs on a bounce? And then we got to deal with Arsenal. Yeah, and then you've actually got some winnable games after that Arsenal game. So if you can get some decent results in these next couple of games, you can put a bit of a run together. There's always potential to put a run together. Yeah, but it starts with game one. And game one now is Man United. We got to fucking beat them, man. There you go. No one's scared. That's the thing, isn't it? But the only way that changes, yeah, is if we start winning football matches and we start putting a run together. It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable, bro. But obviously the club decided this was what they were going to do. They've got to run it. They've got to have conviction. They decided this was going to be okay. So they can't, after 3 matches, go, actually, we were wrong. What? We were all telling you were wrong all summer and you didn't sign anyone, even when he was there for 15 million quid, bro. You know what I mean? Anyway, big up to everybody in the building, man. Smash the likes. Listen, have a great week ahead. Enjoy your week, whatever you're doing. College, work, retirement. Yeah, enjoy. Holidays, for some of you might be on holiday. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with some more streams. We'll pick up the pace on these streams now, leading up to this huge game at the weekend, man. Man United coming to the Etihad. It's a big one. Peace out, people. See you later.